Hey everybody, this is Subpar, and I'm going to be starting a Let's Play of Mountain Blade Warband by TaleWorlds. Let's see, bring that up, and there we are. There's the publisher and the game creator. I've had this game for at least a year. I don't remember exactly when I bought it, but I've played it on and off every few months. It's a very fun game. If you don't have it, I suggest you buy it. You'll see the combat system as I'm playing it, but this game is just amazing. It has something that has been missing from role-playing games ever since role-playing games came about. So I'm going to go ahead and start a new game. Yes, I'm using the diplomacy mod, which makes troop management and kingdom management much better. I actually forget what all it adds. I've had it so long. But yes, I suggest you check it out. There are mods that people prefer that are a lot more advanced, but I pretty much like the native game, but the diplomacy mod makes it playable towards the later stages. So I need to make a character. I already have in my mind what my character is going to be. I'm going to be a male. Playing a female does have some difficulties with it. It's actually fun playing a female because there's sexism, and there are certain Steam achievements only available to female characters. But anyway, I'm playing a male character. I'll be an impoverished noble. Basically, the backstory I have for my character is that I was a noble in line for the throne, and got somebody killed my family and forced me to move to a different land. And I have come back for revenge under a different name. So I'm an impoverished noble. I spent my early life as a page. I'll be truthful in my story as a creative character. So later on, I became a squire, and yes, strike out on my own as an adventurer. What made me to make this decision? Revenge. So I'm going to become an adventurer and ride to my destiny. I get to choose a banner here. There are several pages worth. I'm just going to pick one that I like. Give me 1 second. I kind of like several of them, and several others are pretty ugly. I want something that says combat, that I am here to rule. There we go. No quitting without saving. That's it. So I'm going to put in my name. It's not the best name for a character, but it's the name of several of my characters in several games. So I need to set up my attributes. I'm basically going to be a melee badass. I want to be able to chop people down. Thing about the stats is every 3 stats you get to raise these as listed. Yeah, the following skills in the top right cannot be developed beyond a third of the strength, so I need 12 strength to be able to raise the stats to 4. Let's go ahead and raise that to 12. In the early game, it's important to get riding and power strike and iron flesh's hit points. Let's see. Go and bust my intelligence up just to bring it to 6. And take agility. Also our skills. One influence. And let's see. power throws for throwing weapons. I actually don't really like these, so I'm not going to take it. Power draw is for bows. Bows are very handy during sieges. And horse archery is obviously archery on horses. Gonna take 1 point in power draw and 1 point in prisoner management. This is where you can, after you defeat an enemy, you can capture. So weapon points, I really like two-handed weapons. I'm not big on shields. I'll probably go into that later. I need to choose space. Keep in mind that I'm a noble that has come back for revenge, so I want to look somewhat decent. Not like a barbarian. Yeah, as you can see, the faces are all somewhat kind of like that. Not so sure about the eyes, though. We're going to take it. Yeah, there we are. So now I get to choose my kingdom. It doesn't really much matter where you start, but it makes it easier to avoid the barbarians that are coming after you. I'm going to start the Kingdom of the Nords. So I arrive, and this is basically the first quest. This guy's coming to attack me. Wow, I can't hit him for anything. Alright, I got him. This guy wants some too. Huh? You want some? I got it. I got you. Obviously I was a merchant. He wasn't here to attack me. So he takes me back to this place, and he is going to offer me my first quest. So there's brigands on all sides. They kidnapped his brother. Well, I could do that. So I need to go round up a little bit of help, get my first troops, and then I can come back to him. So here we are. See what my starting inventory is. Just have some fish. And I don't really like having a crossbow to start with. There we are. So I have 220 gold. I need to gather some troops. Recruit volunteers. Not really volunteers, I have to pay for them every week. So I have 2. Oh, how about that? Alright, so I crashed right after I came out of this village, and I was heading towards Shopegi, and I crashed around this bridge. And this might be my first mistake. I thought I saw 11 of them. Yes, I have 3 troops. 11. Yeah, this is almost certain defeat, and you'll probably see when it happens. So when you get defeated in this game, it is a massive psychological letdown. You lose equipment, you lose all your troops, and you're stuck for months being dragged along with them. So I am going to pull back, leaving some of my soldiers behind. So basically, I lost a soldier, lost 20 morale. So still need to gather troops. Need to watch out for looters. Looters are actually the easiest enemy, but at the beginning they're still fairly difficult. They're very difficult in the very beginning. Once I get a nice size number of troops, I'll go ahead and fight some looters to get them a little bit of experience. But here's the map. There's Sargoth, where I started. Blue is the kingdom of the Nords. This tan is the kingdom of the Beggars. This orange is the kingdom of Swadia. And let's see. Green is the kingdom of the Rodoks. Purple is the Kurgit Khanate, somewhat like the Mongols. And yellow is the Saranid Sultanate, somewhat like the Arabs. The Nords are basically the Vikings, and I am not sure what the Swadians and the Beggars are supposed to be. So, where am I? Alright. So I really need to get some more troops. Let's go to Ambien. I really need to watch out for enemies as well. See, there's some Sea Raiders. They are the worst. They are the strongest bandit group you can ever fight. Once you graduate to fighting them and the means of experience levels and troops, you get good equipment, good money. So I have 10 troops, so if I can find some looters, I'm going to go ahead and fight them. And on the map you can kind of speed up where you're going by holding control in space, which is good and a bad thing, because it's good because it saves time, but it's bad because you might accidentally run into an enemy that you don't want to run into. So I have my troops, and I don't really see any looters. So I think I'm going to end this episode here. It's basically just character creation and walking around gathering my troops, Nord recruits. And yeah, I'll see you next time.